Alas, my milk pan handle has broken. Now we use this little milk pan for making sauces, custard, gravy, all kinds of things in the kitchen, and indeed heating milk. For a long time the handle was a bit wonky in that it was just a bit wobbly, and I thought, yeah, no problem, we'll just tighten up the screw that runs through the middle of it, the bolt. Unfortunately that didn't work, so the bolt, I don't know if I can show you, but yeah, you can see it's just stripped basically. So the thread is stripped on this bolt, and then I thought, oh, okay, well I'll just replace the bolt. But it turns out this is an imperial size bolt. I don't even know what it is, probably a Whitworth thread, and can't find one anywhere. So also this handle's a bit scorched, and it's supposed to have a flange all the way around here as well. So I think today we're going to remake this handle and do it properly. So as I say, the bolt is a problem, and I had a look around in local hardware shops, and it turns out that if you want thin bolts, you generally get them in shorter sizes, and if you want long bolts, they're generally fatter. So that's a problem. But never mind, to the rescue, I ordered this from Long Bolts. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Just got to say, it makes me really happy that there is such a thing as a website, a domain called Long Bolts. I think that's actually kind of amazing that there's a place that specialises in unusual sizes of hardware. And there we go. M5 175mm slotted pan head. Let's have a look at one. So longer than, and I think slightly slimmer than, the original. I don't know what that is, but that's fine. So this is M5. I will have to trim it down to size when I've made the handle. So yeah, that's quite useful, and I've got some more of these because I think the other handles on the other pans will also need replacing at some point in the future. So I'll hang on to these. So first thing to do is we'll go and make a new handle. Let's get started. So there it is, and I'm pretty happy with that. In this light I can see that there are still a few scuffs and scrapes from the sandpaper and a few tiny tool marks on there, but I'm actually pretty happy with what I've ended up with here. That's the original handle, and it's not an exact replica, but I didn't intend it to be a completely exact copy. I quite like the square end on here, but also I didn't replicate these flats on the side. There are two reasons for that. One, I don't really like them, but the other is that I think I would probably lack the skill to make them exactly opposite each other. Although now I look at it, on the original handle, they're not exactly opposite each other either. So maybe it wouldn't have mattered too much. But I felt that was one of those things where I might do that and ruin it, so I just didn't bother. And it's a nice pan. It doesn't need those flats to be able to turn the pan. It's quite grippy anyway. That actually makes me really happy to have revived this pan rather than having to replace it. And this is one of these things where every time I get this pan out and use it now, that's going to give me a little bit of joy. So I hope that was interesting. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.